fellow cigar lovers and addicts. You know what time it is? Damn right. It's old fogey time, so sit back and relax, because we're fixing to blast off. Welcome to the Death Star Cigar Bar. Let's smoke it. Well, howdy folks. Welcome to the channel. I'm going to ask old Simon what he says tonight. So Simon, what are we smoking?
Simon says, Sin Compromiso.
Oh man, that's awesome. I have actually been waiting to smoke this. This is one of the first, this is the first Dunbarton cigar that I bought. I bought this back in December. So it's been aging in the humidor for a few months, and I'm really excited to smoke this. Why don't you go ahead, Simon, and tell us all about this cigar.
Sin Compromiso cigars from Dunbarton Tobacco and Trust are known for their exceptional quality and complex flavor profiles, and are a favorite among cigar lovers and addicts like us, Sean. They are crafted with carefully selected tobaccos, including a Mexican San Andres wrapper, an Ecuadorian binder, and Nicaraguan long fillers, resulting in a rich and full-bodied smoke.
Right on, Simon. Well, you know, since a lot of us are fairly new to this cigar and tobacco thing, would you mind taking a minute to just kind of explain the tobacco leaves and what that's all about?
Hell yeah, my brother. A leaf that is called ligero, which is the one that gives strength in the cigar. Another leaf that is called seco, the one with the aroma. Another leaf is called volado, which is in charge of the combustion inside the cigar.
I did not know that. Pretty informative. At least we kind of know what leaves do what in the cigar now. Thank you very much for sharing that. Anything else you want to tell us about this cigar before we char it?
With pleasure. The vitola on this bad boy is a 6x54 softbox press cigar. Steve named this size Succession number 5, and I do believe that would make it a Toro.
I noticed you used the word vitola there. So since we're doing this and it's still kind of new in the growth of the channel, and, you know, refresh my memory and everybody else out there who might be new to this, can you go over like the different sizes and stuff of cigars and maybe some of the different shapes and whatnot, and explain all that to us, Simon?
Absolutely. Let's take a look at cigar sizes. Petite Corona, Gordito, Robusto, Corona, Toro, Gordo, Panatella, Lonsdale, Churchill, Lancero, Double Corona, Gran Corona. These are the majority of sizes of cigars. Here are some different shapes of cigars. Parejo and Figuratos. Parejo, Culebra, Torpedo, Bellicoso, Pyramid, Perfecto, and Chisel. There are so many wonderful shapes to choose from. Well, like I told you before I boarded this plane, you get enough fucking FaceTime on this channel, so I figured today it could be my turn a little. So thank you for that. Now I am off to London to hit the Davidoff Hume and hang with my old friend Edward and see what kind of mischievous place we can go in our storytelling when we light a good old Ramon Alone's Phoenicia 40 Anniversario. Peace out, my fellow lovers and addicts. Keep on a smokin', but don't be a chokin'. So long.
Thank you, buddy. Well, let's check the old reading on this thing, see what it is. 58, 59. A little on the dry side, but not too bad. Might be because it had that damn sleeve around it or something. But let's give this baby a chop and a char. All right, let's char it up. Hey everybody, so welcome back to the fabulous Death Star Cigar Bar here in my house in Blue Springs. So today we are continuing our SAKA series with, like Simon says, the Dunbarton Sin Compromiso, which basically means no compromise, which, they put all the good shit in it. But anyway, I have not smoked this. Like I said, I've had this in my humidor for quite a while, and I've really been wanting to check it out. So it's a pretty cigar. It just smells good. It chopped good. Construction seems to be pretty good with it. I don't see any issues or anything. So tonight I'm also going to be pairing this with the Abina craft sodas. This is the Royale, and this particular company makes soda pop for cigars. These are specifically designed, brewed, and bottled to enjoy with your cigars. So we're going to try this out. This has some of the same, probably similar tasting notes that this is going to have. So we'll see how that goes out. But definitely not doing the bourbon thing tonight. Drank a little bit too much last night, and still have a little sand in my badge today. So done doing that till probably the next weekend. But anyway, let's get this thing lit up and see what it tastes like. Like I said, I always just like to give it a little natural flame just to kind of start to warm everything up, and then switch her over to the old torch and get her going. So how's everybody's Memorial Weekend going? Hopefully everybody's doing some fun stuff down at the lake, skiing, doing whatever, drinking a bunch, eating a bunch of good American food. Hopefully that'll be you. But anyway, leave me some comments. Let me know what exciting and cool things you guys have done this weekend, and what stogies you've been chopping and charring. Let me know. Right. I think we got a pretty good char on this. Wow. Not too bad. Got a little bit of sting on the French exhale, but nothing crazy. I mean, I wouldn't even call it a pepper. It's more like almost more like a coriander. Just a milder, form of pepper. But really good. Also getting on the first light up, definitely getting some leather, and I'm getting definitely some kind of chocolate. Seems more of like a light chocolate than a dark chocolate though. Good smoke, really good draw on this. I'm really excited about this stuff. I don't know why, and I know I've smoked a lot of stuff, but the majority of the stuff that I really like the most has been the SAKA stuff. You know, I don't mind paying a little more for quality cigars. I'm not an everyday smoker like a lot of y'all are, you know. I'm too busy. I'm too old doing a young man's job, and I come home beat the shit. And a lot of times I don't have time for a cigar. I want to eat and go to bed because I got to get back up and do it early again. Because I'm up at like, you know, 4:30, 5 o'clock every morning. I slept in today like crazy because, like I said, I was hungover a little bit, and shit, man, it was 8:30 when I got out of bed this morning. So that's sleeping in for me, you know. Definitely picking up a smooth creaminess of some kind. Not really nutty. There's not a nut flavor to it. It's more of a it tastes like a good Peruvian geisha pour over coffee is what it tastes like. It's got a coffee flavor to it, but it's light. It's fresh. It's fruity. You know, really good. Oh man, that's just delicious. So I'm going to smoke into this a little bit more, and I'll get back with you and give you some more true notes of what's going on with this. And I got some stuff that I want to tell you. So I'll be right back. Sorry about that, everybody. I had to rock out for a little while, you know. Not only am I the old fogey, but I'm also the hi-fi Jedi. So I've been heavy into stereo equipment and repairing old stereos and vinyl records and all that stuff. So I had to jam out on my system for a while. And I'll eventually show it to you, probably here in the next 1 or 2 more of the SAKA series videos. I'm gonna do a Death Star tour to show you guys the little room that I habitate in when I'm enjoying my stogies. So anyway, I've been smoking on this for a little while, and I did go ahead and crack open this Abina and tasted it, and wow, it is it ain't your grandmammy soda pop, let me tell you. It's got some really deep flavors, some cocoa, some vanilla, some almost like some, I don't know, some kind of berry, really good. This thing has been smoking great, burning well, you know, looks like the ash is doing really good. Tastes amazing, really good smoke on this thing. I mean, just tons of smoke, and it's creamy. And so now it's like I'm definitely that coriander on the nose is diminished a little bit, still there. I'm still just getting a slight sting, but it's pleasant. But I'm also picking up that leather, and I'm getting like a cocoa and a cream, and almost like there's a tiny little bit of sweetness on the back end. It's like a burnt sugar. And I was smoking on this, and just something hit me. You know how like when you're listening to music and stuff, it's a time machine, you know, takes you back to places. And I don't know why, but I had this song playing that my wife and I always used to jam when we take motorcycle trips to Arkansas. You know, I live in Missouri, and it's about a 250-mile drive down to Eureka Springs, which is this cool little community down in Arkansas that's just got all kind of cool shops and tattoo shops, and it's kind of built all in these hills and you know, Ozark Mountains and stuff. And roads are just twisty and snake back, and just has a good time. And we took a long butt ride one day. We got up early, ate some breakfast, and went over to Little Rock, Arkansas, and had lunch. And we stopped at this place called the Bonefish in Little Rock, and ate, and was looking at the desserts, because, you know, back then I was, you know, almost 400 pounds, and wasn't too worried about my diabetes yet, you know. Just eating shit, you know, like goddamn Augustus Gloop, you know. But anyway, they had this, and I'd never seen it before. They had this chocolate creme brulee. And that flavor of that, I remember it, and that song really brought it out, is this. This has a taste of Bonefish's chocolate creme brulee. It's really good, creamy, sweet, got a little burnt sugar to it, little coriander taste to it, but other than that, man, this baby's solid, and it's burning good. I'm really, really enjoying this stogie. Too bad Simon's missing out tonight, but he's smoking on some good stuff. He's getting a dang, you know, probably $400 or $500 Cuban tonight with his homeboy Sahakian. But anyway, I'm happy smoking this and sipping on this and hanging out with you guys, making another video. And what'd you think of the thumbnail for the video, man? I worked on that for about I don't know, maybe about 6 hours, you know, to make it look like SAKA's name. SAKA name was popping out of the smoke coming out of my cigar and stuff. I really dug that one. I'm going to continue to use that throughout the rest of this series. I got some more stuff, you know. I'm going to do the red meat lowers and the umagog and the Papa Saka and the Tricky Traka, and just and I've got a Wagashi. You know, I'm just gonna go through my favorite producers, my favorite cigar producers collections, one at a time. You know, hopefully you don't get tired of that. Hopefully I can keep it still interesting and stuff. But everything that I've had of the Dunbarton stuff has been solid. You know, this, I think I paid, I don't know, $22 or something like that for the cigar, but it's been a pretty good smoke. I've really gotten my dollar value out of it and smoking it. So leave me some comments, man. What are your guys' favorite brands? What are your favorite cigars? What Dunbarton Trust stogies do you like the best, and why? You know, like I said, you've seen some of my earlier videos, and if you hadn't, start watching them. They're all good, and they're all entertaining, and there's not too many. You're not too far behind since I started the channel. So check it out and let me know what you think. Just amazing. I'm so relaxed right now. It's been a long week. Had a deal at work this week that just threw me through the roof, but I stayed busy and everything was good, and I'm getting ready to start doing some branding and some shooting for my new company that I'm working for, Acu Plumbing in Blue Springs, Missouri. I really love my new job, man. Got away from the city of Blue Springs, and I don't work for them anymore, and and that job was just it was just tough to take. I couldn't work around not having logic involved in my job. But this new job's great. I love it. So it gives me an opportunity to get off earlier. I don't have to work on the weekends at all. I'm not on call. So I got a lot more time to enjoy some stogies and share some time with you guys. And I really appreciate you coming today with me and smoking on this thing. I'm going to finish it off. I don't think I need to give you any more tasting impressions of this. I've pretty much just had a great experience smoking this, and I'm going to continue to do it and finish my Abina Royale and jam on some more tunes and probably go to bed early tonight. It's been a long day, but I appreciate you coming. Thank you very much. If I was to give this one of my ratings, I would say that it is
Phantasmagorical.
That's right, Cigar Hound Dog, your very favorite. Phantasmagorical, baby. This is a good cigar, man. So anyway, thanks for coming and watching the channel, and we'll see you next time. Peace.
Thanks for watching the Old Fogey Stogies.